Hello, welcome to this video on how to do Geogebra to do some surge modeling. We're going to use the same data as used in the calculator exercise. Just to show you what the graphs look like in Geogebra, you can play around with them a bit and see a little bit better visually how they fit the data. I did download Geogebra from geogebra.org using the desktop version here, Windows here. If you've got a Mac, I'd recommend downloading that one. Going into Geogebra, I've got the spreadsheet view on. I'll show you how that was switched on. You go up here, View, Spreadsheet. So you need to be able to see the algebra, the graphics, and the spreadsheet view. There's the same data that we used for the calculator exercise. And the first thing I need to do is select this data like that, right click and go Create List of Points. And you can see over here those points appeared, and on the graph we get these funny bunch of points all very close to the vertical axis, which isn't very good at the minute. And just here I'll put a text box here with our calculator estimates for A and B here, just so I know what they were. Now to fix what the graph looks like, what you need to do is to right click on the axes. Careful, you do actually hit the axes. I'm struggling to do. There we go, got it this time. And it should say x-axis, y-axis somewhere on the right click menu. That's a ratio, and I recommend for this data you need the ratio 1 to 50. Now sometimes, with another set of data it could be something different, but that's what produce the best result here. It doesn't look like it at the minute because you also have to zoom in. So a little bit of playing around with the ratio and zooming in, and you should be able to get some a nice view of your data. Okay, axis labels aren't switched on here, I just noticed, so that should also be done in the graphics menu. Just do that really quickly here. Okay, now we're going to type in the model that we found on the calculator. I'm going to pause the video now because it just takes me a little long while to type that in, but I'll start it again and then talk about that. So I'll pause. Okay, well you can see that I've typed in the model here. Just take a little bit of time, maybe pause the video itself to look at how I've typed that in. It's this equation. Okay, typed in with the values for A and B. Okay, I'm going to press enter, and there it is. There's a bit of a boring black line. I'm just going to change the color of that. Okay, and you can make comments about how accurate you think that data fits the points. Notice that it's put the maximum up here where there isn't a point. Whether that's a good or a bad thing, you can decide. It only passes close to a few of the points, or extremely close to a few of the points, and misses quite a lot. Maybe it's not possible to get a model that goes through all the points. Now the next thing I want to show you is how we could set up some sliders to try and adjust the curve and fit it better. So I'm going to do that. Now I'm going to call that model G of X. So first of all I have to set up my sliders. I'm going to go up here to my slider tool. Click once, okay, click twice, and then I'm going to type in again. I'm going to type an equation, but this time I'm just going to type A and B because it'll know I mean those sliders. So I'll just pause the video again. Okay, well you can see I've typed that model in, learning again that instead of T's we've got X's and so on. I'll press enter, and well we get a really funny looking curve over here, and that's because our B is nothing like we had there. So I'm just going to move that to roughly the right sort of area. A needs to be much bigger than the slider is currently had, so I'm going to go to the object properties and I'm going to boost it up now. We were over 1,000 last time, so let's go 1,500. Now you will have to play around with these values and the increment to make your fine adjustments, but in this video I'm not going to do that. But now if we move our video there, you should be able to make a nice fit. play around with the sliders and see if you can get a model that fits the points better. Okay, I'll stop that video there, and then we'll do another one on Excel.